If we don't slow the spread of this dangerous virus now, the reality is that COVID-19 will overwhelm our hospitals, will overwhelm our healthcare systems.
An urgent warning today from Governor Tom Wolf and the state health secretary. They're saying that we're risking tragic consequences if people don't wear masks and practice social distancing. The governor and Secretary Rachel Levine's pleas come as new cases continue to set new daily records. Thanks for joining us at 5. I'm Ken Rice.
And I'm Christine Sorensen. Governor Wolf says the overwhelming rise in cases is making it hard for hospitals to work together to handle the pandemic. Andy Sheehan has more on what leaders say Pennsylvanians need to do to prevent the healthcare system from being overwhelmed. Andy.
Well, Christine, the governor painted a very bleak picture of the virus overwhelming the healthcare system, but for now, he's leaving it up to the public to stop the spread. Hospitals and healthcare systems overwhelmed, ICU beds full up, and the public being turned away for necessary treatment. The governor said continued rises in the virus make this grim scenario not only possible, but likely.
What happens if there's simply no more beds? No more ventilators available? If the worst happens, hospitals will not be able to treat all sick Pennsylvanians. They'll be forced to turn away people who need treatment. And that means more Pennsylvanians will die.
Still, he held off for now in imposing new restrictions or shutdowns, but instead asked the public to take responsibility to contain the virus by wearing masks, social distancing, and avoiding gatherings.
Right now, we all need to take a hard look at our choices and our actions and take every precaution to protect our neighbors, our families, and our friends. This is really up to each and every one of us.
Well, healthcare systems here in southwestern PA say there's sufficient capacity for the foreseeable future. Some rural and independent hospitals are already at their limit. And State Senator Jay Costa says if those numbers grow, restrictions and shutdowns will be coming.
It's the last thing we want to do, but it may be the only choice that we have unless folks get serious about following and adhering to the guidelines.
You can look around right now. Usually we're at capacity on a Monday at this time, but it's a ghost town here.
Under current restrictions and guidelines, Toten's Diner in Wexford has lost $500,000. Employees are down 50% in tips and layoffs loom. If further restrictions are coming, owner Jim Toten says he'll need assistance.
I think the government, the state, federal, somebody has to help us out. Employees, business owners, I mean, we need help. Somebody got to step in, lead, and bail us out, basically, help us out. Another PPP round.
Now, Governor Wolf said that new restrictions are under study and may be announced shortly. And County Executive Rich Fitzgerald tells me that the county is considering restrictions of its own, which may be announced in the next 2 days. We'll, of course, keep you abreast of any new developments. Reporting live downtown, Andy Sheehan, KDKA News.